yeah, McSwain and Casey. And this other Stacy sister. I want to talk about what I call catatonic state that women have, that I've experienced. I'm almost 50 years of age. I'll be 50 in October. This all happened way back in my 20s and shit. Casey, McSwain, and Stacy's sister. Jeff Bursine was his name. I knew him from jail. I ended up in jail. I ended up in prison. We got out. He hooked up with this chick from the bank. And Stacy, the girl he was seeing wanted to hook me up with her sister. McSwain was in the Army. Casey was at Burger King, man. Casey. So I go to pick her up for the date. And the minute she sees me, she's like, oh, fuck. Like, and we men pick up on shit too. She just looks up at me and she's, oh, shit. Like, I don't know if she was feeling inadequate. I don't know. I don't know why you'd be that fucked up by the Santa Barbara too. Those college females were all fucked up by me. Like, oh my God, this motherfucker's here. She was like, oh shit. And even the other girls at the house were like, your date's here. You're not even talking to him. You're not even, I remember the other girls were looking at her like, what's your problem? And the minute I see her do that, I'm like, yeah, this is going to be a fucked up night. I don't even want to go on the date. Fuck it. You're the type of female that has these issues. And so we go on the fucking date anyway. She's in the truck. She sat there and just stared out the window. This is a true story, man. Everything I'm talking about is actually what I've experienced. She didn't say a fucking word the whole night. I only wear these glasses when I'm reading or up close. I don't always wear glasses. Anyway, not a word. Not a fucking, could not talk. Would not talk. I don't know. I don't get it. I got tired of it, and I was saying shit to her, and she would just be like this or like this, and I just turned the fucking truck around and dropped her off. Back at the house. That was it. Couldn't talk. Something about me had her all fucked up. I mean, all fucked up. McSwain. Now I'll talk about Casey. I used to be the closing manager before I joined the Marine Corps. I was a closing manager. Sophia too. Sophia and Casey. And McSwain. I was a closing manager at a Burger King. And this little 16-year-old girl, cute little female, man, she would come back and sit down on the syrup boxes and sit there and eat ice and just watch me, man. Just girls stare too. They always talk about how there's always this double standard. Well, you know what? Girls do all the same shit we do. They're just as fucking goofy, just as fucking creepy, just as fucking whatever. They aren't creepy because we're guys, but it's weird. It's weird behavior that makes us scratch our head like, what the fuck is going on? She would just sit there and watch me, man, and eat her ice and just stare at me. And I'm thinking, oh, I could fuck a 16-year-old. That's what I'm thinking with that energy, that communication. And I would talk to her and she'd kind of blush and just smile. Would never say a word. Never said a word. No matter what I said to her, it was either this or like this. And she'd just smile and eat her ice and just stare at me. And I'm thinking, go after her, fuck with her, see if you... And I never did, though. I never did. She's 16 years old, man. Cute as fuck. And after a while, she stopped doing it. She lost interest, I guess. Or whatever. Fuck, I don't know. If you can't even talk, man, that's just weird. You can't even say a word. McSwain. Things we do that put women off and are unattractive to women, how about the shit you guys do that's unattractive to us? Just kind of weird. Like, we don't even know what the fuck are we doing? McSwain. I reclassed from the Marine Corps to the Army because I wanted to be a chaplain assistant. In the Marines, that's supplied by the Navy, and the Navy wouldn't take me. Medical personnel and religious personnel are provided by the Navy. So I reclassed to the Army because that's my new goal. We're both prior service. She's reclassing to admin, and I'm coming in from the Marine Corps and going on and coming in as a cook. So we have to, and we're the only two. So I had noticed her before. She was pretty attractive, man. She's a tall black girl with a really nice body, to be perfectly honest. I know I'm a sick fuck. I'm a creep. Really nice body. And I would see her like at the chow hall. And I couldn't stop staring at her. I thought she was really attractive. But am I going to do anything when I say anything? With as weird as things are in this country? No. Just fuck it. Leave her alone. And she'd sit there and read her books. Just read her books while she's standing in the fucking chow hall line. So as I'm leaving, we're leaving class one day for lunch. I'm leaving on my own to go eat lunch, and from behind me, I hear her say, "Hey, wait up, hold on, I'll come with you." "Where are you going?" "I'll come with." She attaches herself to me. Oh, okay. So the minute we bust the doors and we're walking, she goes silent. I mean, fucking silent. And we're walking, and she's next to me, and I'm walking, and I'm like, huh. No, nothing. Like, and then she starts humming. She starts humming, like, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, like, why the fuck are you humming? And then I'm thinking, why are you so nervous? Here we go, I don't know. No, so how long you been in the Army, or how long you been in the military, or so where are you from? Just some small talk, anything. Nothing. She won't say anything. Not a fucking thing. Not a fucking thing. Not a word. So we're walking, and I'm not a word. So I start the conversation up, and I start getting the conversation going, but it's still just like one line answers, and then back to the humming, and just like, what the fuck are you so nervous about? What are you so fucked up about? What the fuck is happening? A lot of times these guys were like, what the fuck is going on? What is happening? I don't get this. I think I picked up on it. They're nervous because they like you. Nervous as fuck because they like you or something, but they can't. I don't know. Because later on, she admitted, I asked her one day, I said, do you like, because I had to I'm not getting anything from her, and all this is going on between, we're going to lunch together, and from that day forward, she wanted to go to school together, she wanted to go to the gym together, she always wanted to walk and hang out and go places together, she wanted to go dancing, and I have to be honest, I had an attraction for her, and I liked her, but I was trying to be a godly man, a chaplain assistant, a chaplain. So I just was trying to keep myself in the friend zone and not trying. She wanted to go dancing in the beginning, and I kind of was like, well, girl wants to go dancing. She knows you're going to be up close and personal and have your hands on each other. But one day after our relationship had progressed for a few months, and we were like bosom buddies and always hanging out together, I was like, do you like me? And she didn't say anything. But she just puckered her lips like that, and like, mm-hmm. She didn't say anything. She was, mm-hmm. Now you get, oh, okay. So you probably liked me back during the very first day we were together, and that's why you're fucking humming and fucking can't talk and blah, blah, blah. Casey McSwain and Stacy's sister. And that's something I picked up on all throughout my life. I seem to have this energy, this ability. Girls are really fucking uncomfortable by me. Like, oh, this mother, is it human? Where did it come from? He's kind of hairy and big and tall. I don't know. Couldn't talk. Motherfuckers could not talk. All these dating coaches and all these advisors, they're talking about, well, girls won't stop talking to you, and they'll flirt with you, and and they'll make themselves available. They'll touch. Touching is one thing though. I have noticed that when they like you, they'll touch you. They'll try. They can't help it. Shelly wouldn't stop touching me. Fucking Lisa Elliott touched me, and she didn't even know me, and she's blushing, and Shepler was rubbing my back. The real question is, if I was truly a masculine man, I'd fucking navigate those situations and make the most of them, actually. Really is what it is. But still, it's just... These women are in their 20s. They're grown women. They couldn't talk. They were so affected they couldn't talk. It's weird, man. It's just weird to me. I don't know.